Hello and welcome to my review of Remnant, From the Ashes, the third-person shooter ARPG that has made its way onto the Nintendo Switch. Remnant, which some people consider a Souls-like due to its similar mechanics, quickly showed that it had far more to offer than just being a copycat. The game takes place on an alternate Earth that has been devastated by realm-shifting invaders known as the Root. These beings are incredibly dangerous and tree-like in appearance, and players must choose one of three classes to defeat them: the Hunter, Ex-Cultist, or Scrapper. The core mechanics and gameplay loop of Remnant, From the Ashes are unchanged on the Switch. Players must make their way through procedurally generated levels, shoot hordes of enemies, collect gear, and progress through the story either solo or co-opus. One of the standout features of the game is its gunplay and combat, which feels solid and impactful. The sound effects and animations sell every shot effectively, and the physics behind rolling and melee attacks are well done. However, the Switch version of Remnant, From the Ashes suffers from some issues that make it less enjoyable than its counterparts on other consoles or PC. The muddled sound effects and uncomfortable controls are major drawbacks, and certain boss fights and levels can become frustrating due to the never-ending onslaught of fodder enemies. This is made worse by the Joy-Cons, which are uncomfortable to use, especially in handheld mode, and lack the fluidity necessary for quick camera movements. The sound from the Switch's speakers also makes the combat feel less impactful, and it can be difficult to hear the audio cue for elite enemies. During my playthrough of Remnant, From the Ashes on the Switch, I encountered a few scenarios that highlight these issues. In the opening sewer level, the never-ending onslaught of fodder enemies crowded the audio space and masked the appearance of a dual sword-wielding elite enemy, resulting in a quick and surprising death. In another fight with the same elite enemy, a horde of fodder enemies suddenly spawned from behind, but dealing with them was near impossible due to the camera not being responsive and the Switch itself slowing down due to the number of enemies on screen. Overall, the problems with Remnant, From the Ashes on the Switch stem from the console's lack of ergonomics, fine controls, and aged hardware. The system not only struggles with combat, but it also struggles to fully load environments, resulting in a lot of pop-in or certain assets not appearing at all. While there are ways to alleviate some of these issues, such as docking the Switch and using a third-party controller, these are not true fixes. In conclusion, I find it hard to recommend Remnant, From the Ashes for the Nintendo Switch, especially if players have access to other consoles or a PC. While the game's core mechanics and gameplay loop are still intact, the issues with the sound, controls, and hardware of the Switch make it a less enjoyable experience overall. I give Remnant, From the Ashes on the Nintendo Switch a rating of 2.5 out of 5, which is fairly good but not great. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out our next video review of Wild Hearts, an elegant and engrossing new way to monster hunt.